Oh, there we go. I think I'm live. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. So here's what we got. So today I am doing a little bit of 3D modeling. I'm not great at it yet. I've still got some learning to do. I'm not working in Blender today. I'm going to be working in Microsoft's 3D Builder. I know that's, some people are gonna be like, 3D Builder, but you know what? In a pinch, it's kind of handy. You can make some pretty simple shapes, which more often than not is a great building block for more complex things. Um, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually, it looks like I'm gonna have to rebuild this a little bit. Okay, all right, so be it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to rebuild that. That's all right. That'll be a little bit more of a tutorial than I expected, but here's what I got going on. So you can see on my screen, I've got the original design, and you can look around and see what I got going on there. I'm actually going to look and see if I have a different version of that, but I don't think I do. I think I've just saved it as an STL. I don't know why I would have done that, but well, here we are. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to do a little bit more with it today then. But here's what I got. This is Rainbow Dash. Now, Rainbow Dash is a My Little Pony Equestria Girl. You can see here on her back I have affixed the wings. Now, those are the wings that I designed. They're okay, but the head doesn't have a lot of room to travel. In fact, it kind of pops right off. So, with that said, the nub fits alright. So that's a good thing, but these wings are going to need to be turned back ever so slightly, like this. Okay, we can see that by moving Rainbow Dash here. We're going to have to turn those wings back ever so slightly to make room for the head to turn freely. And then we're also going to want to widen these wings, because these wings are really just kind of, how else to describe it? They're just not wide enough. They're just kind of getting in the way, and they just sort of, maybe the semblance of wings, little vestigial wings. I don't know. They're for my kid. I wanted to have nice big wings, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to set that down. And I guess we're going to go ahead and take this apart. So let me zoom in here now. There's a lot of ways I could approach this, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of slice this off here. And we're just going to create a cube. We'll zoom out and we'll resize this. Okay, yeah, we'll resize that. How do I want to do this? Alright, zoom back in now. Okay, and if you're wondering what that music is, that's Smooth McGroove. He covers some video game tunes, so he has graciously allowed folks to stream his music. So that's what I'm going to do. And that keeps me from being ever so slightly boring. Well, I don't know if it keeps me from being boring, but I feel less boring. Alright, so let's see. We really want to... Okay, what am I doing, right? Well, I'm actually going to slice this piece off here. Okay, let's rotate that a little bit. Okay. Yeah. And why am I doing that? Because I need to have... I'm like staring up, aren't I? I'm looking up. It's really weird. Okay, so I need to have the wings separate from this piece here. So on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and use the subtract function. So what I've done is I've intersected a part here, and I'm going to subtract it from this piece here. I'm going to do as little as possible. I really just need to have it be separate from. I don't really need any large chunk of it. So, alright, so this piece is then going to create a hole. And then that is going to... Yeah. So now, still have a... That's interesting. Huh. That'll make a big enough hole? Weird. Well, that should have made that into a couple of pieces. Let me try something here. Undo that. Save this as a 3MF project. Yeah. Alright, so that should let me do this now. Hopefully. Alright. So theoretically, by removing this piece here, should subtract. Alright, just subtract. Okay, that's new. I'll just go ahead and expand that a little bit more. Huh. Okay. Well. Oops. Got too many of them. Alright, we're going to just mirror that one. Oh! I was like, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. So here I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do what it is I'm trying to do here. Remind me. Figuring this out on the fly is sometimes not ideal, but... Alright, so now we're going to try this again. Just going to merge these two. And subtract. It still really made just one piece. That's really odd, but... Okay. Well, here. We can still make this work. So, I didn't want to do it this way. But I'm going to insert this cube. And we're going to just go to town with it. Okay? We are going to use the cube to remove... Why would I do it this way? Here's an idea. Watch this. Alright, I'm going to take that, and we're going to actually unmerge those. Okay. So I'm going to actually pick this piece here. Alright. Now, I'm going to make this an ununiform draw. Go that way. Okay? And we're going to change this and do the same. Oh, really? Okay. But neat. Huh. Okay. So, this is when that happens when I try and do anything that I intend to show someone else. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So for all of my saying, oh yeah, 3D Builder's not so bad. No, there's probably something to the folks who really aren't big fans. You know, so let's not give anybody too hard a time about disliking 3D Builder. It's definitely quirky. Okay, so I'm going to make a copy Okay, and we're going to make a copy of this. In theory. Okay, how about copy? Right? Alright. Now, I'm going to paste it. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. We can always undo. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to merge these two items. Yeah, I think this is... Yes, this is what I want to do. This will be cool. Watch this. Alright, so I'm going to delete these, right? We're just going to subtract after I merge them. Alright, we're going to subtract them from here. Whoa! That's nuts, right? Okay. Oh, I left some behind. And it didn't delete them. That's okay. So, I'll just use that same cube. And look, I'm telling you, this is really just some rudimentary, let's just get down and dirty, delete some stuff, and be done with it. I'm overthinking it at this point. Alright, yeah, go. Alright, yeah, we'll just get rid of that. And this is honestly, this whole thing is because I saved this as the wrong file type. I jumped straight to saving it for 3D printing, which you could probably hear my printer running in the background. And so, unfortunately, I lost all the fidelity in this project. I don't have the ability to remove the individual parts anymore. So that's my bad. I'll do better next time. Okay, so here I've got this guy left, right? What's that? What did I just do? I made a copy of this, right? And watch this. This is going to be cool. I'm going to copy this one too, right? And I'm going to click on this little guy. And I'm actually going to try something. I'm going to try subtracting. Please wait. So, please wait. So while we wait for this seemingly impossibly long subtract function, let's see, anything cool that I did recently? No, I could pick that up, but that's just... Oh, hey, you know what, though? I had this cool guy. My wife got me this. This is the Funko Pop Vinyl Jazz, Transformers Jazz. So I'm pretty stoked about that. He didn't do anything. I mean, you know, his arms are stuck, and I guess his head turns. So that's pretty cool. I love this thing. I don't know what it is about these stupid pop vinyls. I resisted forever getting these. And then my wife's like, hey, here's two of them. I got this one, and I got this other one here. Oh, come here, Stan. Yeah, this one, and this one's cool. This is Stan Lee is a bobblehead. So you know, and this is his portrayal of I guess he was a barber or stylist or something in Thor Ragnarok. But you know, it doesn't really matter. Having my very own Stan Lee, may he rest in peace. You know, I mean that's a pretty big deal. Big Marvel fan. So there we go. So I highly recommend it. He's a little wobbly. Doesn't stand up very well, but he's pretty cool just the same. So, you know, there you go. Let's see. I hate stalling. I really hate stalling. Oh, and here's my Baby Yoda under glass. And how about that for timing? Oh. Well, that's ugly. Why did that happen that way? Okay. This is really bad. Man, that's weird. okay, I got a fix for that too. Now that I've done all the work there. Alright. I'm still going to copy this because I actually need it to be this size. But I'm actually going to go ahead, I suppose, and just scale this up ever so slightly. Yeah, not like that though. I'm going to make that 7, not 73, 7. That's disappointing. Yeah, I guess I really didn't want to have to do that, but I'm not going to make that much difference. Alright, so move it back over, center it with that. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, now I understand. Okay. Wow, working in 3D is weird. I don't know about anybody else, but I find it just really bizarre sometimes. Okay, we're going to do that. That looks right. Oh, nope. See, look at that. Come this way a little. No? Oh. Oh, gosh. It's because I scaled it up. I'm like, what am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. It really is. We're gonna cut these wings out. This was supposed to be like a 5-minute tutorial. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, now let's try this. Ready? It should be much larger than the original. It should come out. I shouldn't have a lot of planes to deal with. So now, look, I've already gone through all my new stuff. So now I gotta vamp again. Well, I could show you this. Here, hold on. This guy's pretty big. It just came in. Yeah, okay. This is... Anyway, sacrilege. This is not a Hasbro or Takara product. Although it easily could be. It's pretty good quality. This is Fans Toys Smokey. It is one of what will ultimately be a set of 5 Stunticon styled or inspired figures. It's pretty good. I'm not going to mess with him too much because I got to put him back up on my shelf here as soon as this thing finishes rendering. But he's a good likeness. And check him out. He's got all the visual cues. He's got his shoulder wheels. He's got this nice little smirk on the back. You should really, I mean, this guy's heavy. He's very heavy. So, alright, there's my cue. Anyway, there you go, showing off more of my random stuff. If you care, if you don't, sorry, you know, at least you can rest knowing you'll never get that time back. Okay. So anyway, okay, there, look, now, so it pulled the thing out, right? Okay, so now I want this part back, so I'm going to drop that in. Alright. Now what I've got is a set of wings here that is now independent of my original design. And I'm going to even go so far as to, you know what, here, while we're here, right? What do we want to do if we want to have 2 separate wings? Well, guess what? More of the same. We're going to insert a cube. And we're going to take that cube and we're going to look, just double check to make sure that we're taking out all of those bits. Right? Right. Okay. And I'm going to make a copy of this. Yeah. Saving, apparently. Okay, good. So now, we are going to just go ahead and edit and subtract. Bye-bye, wing. And we're going to go ahead and paste. And we're going to do the same thing. I maybe could have copied that wing and mirrored it, but I'm already down the rabbit hole here, so we'll just finish this a little bit and just double check that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. So this fella is going to go ahead and just take out my... Oh, you know what's really funny is I completely forgot. Huh. Well, isn't that funny? Okay, that's the right wing, and I want to make a left wing. Okay. Whew, weird. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and cut that guy. Right? Yeah, he's gone. Alright. Wow. So yeah, I totally forgot I was broadcasting live, so, you know, I'm really, you know, showing my anxiety for doing that sort of thing. Just a little too much talking. Okay, here we go. Edit, subtract. Wow, okay. One winged angel, right? No, just kidding. We got two wings. Alright. Anybody that gets my stupid Final Fantasy reference, I'm sorry. Alright, so a couple of things. We know we need it to be a little bit wider. Now, I got my calipers out earlier, and I didn't actually measure this like I said I was going to. So I'm going to do it live. I get my caliper out. Okay, so this thing, if you don't know what a caliper is, I mean, I don't know what the official definition is, but this is well, the battery's dead, so that's okay. Boy, I'm just on it today. But anyway, this little guy here measures in, you know, inches, millimeters, who knows. I only ever really use the millimeters, but this is how I actually measured the fitting for this. I actually measured the interior using these little guys. This actually pulls apart and measures interiors. This measures exteriors. So I'm actually going to see how far apart the wings are right now. And that is... Oh, it's hard to say with this thing. It's about 52. There, I can see it. The display is just really weak. It's about 52.5. We're going to say 5/8. So 52.58 side to side on these wings, and that's the maximum spread. Now we know that that really only gets us about shoulder length with rainbow here, a little bit more, little bit more with rainbow. So what we want is we want a little bit more spread on these wings, and we are going to roll them back too to make room for this little bit of hair that she's got there, which is basically all just going to just pop these wings off as soon as I turn her head. So let's look at this. These wings are going to be about this wide. Now if I want them to be wider, well, let's say that I do. I want them to be a little bit wider, right? So I'm going to go 6134. Now that actually means... Okay, here. This is. I'm actually going to use this internal guy, right? So, right here, I can see how far I have on these wings. Now that is 16.79, right? Now, if I want to widen that to give plenty of room for that bit of hair and that ponytail, I'm at 29.6. Okay, so 29.6. Oh, you can't see that. I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of... Alright, well, we'll try again. So anyway, so this is where I want to be. I'll show you again. Sorry about that. Still new. So, okay. There. That's what, okay, so that I'm widening it out, right? Because I actually want this to be farther apart. So I'm actually going to use that internal one I was just talking about. So that's pretty cool. Alright, there you go, rainbow. So, what did I say that was? 29.6. So I could guess at this, or I could just insert a cube, right? And we're going to change the inner dimensions here. So the y is one of these, x is this, okay. So, and we don't really need to change this. 29.6 is what I want. 20. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's as far apart as it's telling me I want the inner dimensions of my wings. I guess that's right. Seems right. Yeah, okay. We're going to trust. So we're going to take this wing, and we're going to go out this way. And we're just doing it just to that end, so it's actually not so bad. Okay, yep. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to go out to here. We're just, like I said, I'm eyeballing it a little bit. You know, we're going to get close. Okay, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's probably equidistant. I mean, if I had to look, I could still see a little light through the other side, so... Oh, man. Whoa. Okay, we're going to do that. Oops. Sad. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's really close. I would like to... I'd like to get a little bit closer, but okay. So this is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Alright. Now I don't need the cube anymore, so I'm going to delete the cube. Gone. Alright. What did I do? Well, I created a much wider gap. Now these guys are still going to need to come back. So I'm just going to do that by rotating. And I'm going to rotate them back ever so slightly. There we go. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to take them away from the headgear, you know, the part of that is her hair that was getting in the way before. Now, this little pin here is still the right size, but unfortunately, I don't have what I need to reach over here. Now, I think, yeah, I should have enough room. I'm going to create a torus, and this is sort of like a donut. Well, it's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's basically a donut. And this torus is going to be a nice little round surface for us to press on. 90, please. You can manually input this stuff, by the way, if you know what it is. And then, because it's a torus, I want to make sure that I change the size in a uniform fashion. Okay. And you're kind of making like a little... Yeah, it's going to end up actually being kind of like a little halo, which is, you know, not intentional, but it's okay. Alright, now let's see. We got... The torus is sort of where I want it. Okay, yeah. Now, is it centered mostly, maybe? Okay, now I need to scale it up a little, just a little. Okay. Now, that's all well and good, but this thing is not centered anymore. I really would like it to be, so... There we go. Got centered. Looks centered. Is it centered? Kinda. I'd really like to go up to maybe like 4. Okay. It's close to centered. Alright, now that torus is huge. I don't need it to be that thick. It really doesn't need it. But what I do need is for it to fit the wings. So the wings, let's see. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to go ahead and start compressing it a little bit. Okay. Now you're wondering, well, what are you going to do about that center? Well, I got this. Hang on a minute. Alright. Alright. Oh, why did I do that? No. How long have I been doing it? Oh, God. Alright. I've been selecting too many things. Alright. First rule of... Man. Alright. My bad, guys. Alright. Always make sure that you don't have something selected or deselected if that's not, you know, what you had in mind. I think that's what I wanted to do. I think I wanted to bring this over. Alright, that's X. So... did it again! I'm selecting two things. Alright. Okay. So... let's try 0. There. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now let's see how the wings are. The wings are not attached at all. Okay. So, I'm actually thinking I might scale these up, which will help. Yeah. And we're just going to scale them up. Okay. Now, obviously they're no longer where I want them to be, but we're going to plug them into that torus. Okay. God, this is me, though. Whenever I do stuff, I mean, I'm just... stream of consciousness. Oh, right! Okay. Yeah, because I scaled it, so it actually changed the width of them, too. So if I bring this back... okay, now we're talking. Okay, how do we look? Still need to move this one. Yeah, so you gotta click the one you don't want in order to get it to select the one you do want. It's really perplexing. That is probably the thing I forget all the time with a 3D Builder. Okay, now this guy is going to be alright. Alright, so I need to finish this concept here, which is how do I fill in the hole? And I'm going to do that with... I could do it with a sphere, I could do it with a cylinder. I might do it with a cylinder. Alright, and in case, why do I look up, right? So I actually have a dual screen configuration. I got one on top of the other, so that's why I'm looking up all the time. So I'm not weird or anything. No, I take that back. But that's why I'm doing it, in case you were wondering. Alright, so for the time being, we'll scale that down. We'll actually use the whole... we'll scale the whole thing, because we really just want to... okay, now we'll just bring that over, fill in... okay, because I don't want to overwrite this particular piece here, which is where I've got this pin, because that's the part that goes into the pony, and that's the part that actually is really the best out of all of this, because it's perfect. It actually fits perfectly. So that's... huh. Okay. So I'm going to just slightly draw that up, bring that down. Really? That's the Z height? Okay, so... 4.5. No. Try that the other way. Okay. That seems about right. Now, look, I'm at this point eyeballing all of this, so, you know, I can only teach you so much before I'm going to recommend you just start doing some stuff on your own. I'm going to try and get over top of this. I want to see what I'm looking at. I guess I did okay. It's alright. Now, with that said, now I'm going to scale it up to fill in the hole, right? Okay. Too far out now? Yes. Also, man, this is still really wrong, but that's alright. Alright. It's fine. I mean, it's, you know, it's a toy, right? As long as it fits. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it back to about there. And that'll be fine. Now, we're going to go over here and, wow, you know, look at that thing, right? Well, it's got the right height and width, so all I really want to do is just push that back in. Okay. And I'm going to actually go ahead and take this opportunity to make this a nice little, like a little place where your thumb can rest. Sort of an ergonomic thing. Okay? So that way when you kind of go to push it into the doll, it doesn't I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what to say other than, you know, it doesn't hurt your thumb, but I guess it might not hurt your thumb. I don't know. Okay, and let's see. We'll go ahead and click on that and that and that. Alright, now everything looks like I could maybe come just slightly forward. So I'm going to do that. And if it's a terrible idea, it's a terrible idea. Yeah, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. It's, again, it's for a toy, right? So it's kind of a fun little bullseye looking thing in the middle. But that's the piece that's going to do all the work for us. Now, I could reduce the size, but again, because of the placement of the wings, it needs to be big enough. Could I make another shape? Yeah, of course. You know, I'm just doing real simple stuff here, okay? Alright, so now I need to pick all of this up. Let me work with it. Okay. There. Now, look at that, right? Alright, so we're going to save. Oh, I bet I know what I did before. I don't think I had to do with the file. I think I merged everything. So we'll save this as the 3MF file type, and then I'll merge it all and save it as a STL, so I can get it into Cura and get it ready to go for my printer. And then it should be okay. And I might go ahead and post a follow-up on that. Okay, did it save? Yeah, it saved. Alright, so we'll zero that. Did I turn? I didn't turn it off. There we go. Okay, it's off. Alright. Get a caliper. If you're doing any kind of 3D printing, get a caliper. You're going to need it. Alright. So now we'll go ahead and we'll select all of these, and we're going to edit, and we're going to merge everything. Put it all together. Oh, how long is this going to take? Do I need to grab something else off my shelf here? I got a lot of stuff to pick from if I ever really wanted to. I don't know if you can see half of that, but I got one or two things. Let's see if I go this way too. I got these guys over here too. So, you know, one or two things. You never know. I may grab something off the shelf. You can't really see what's going on, but that's alright. I may grab one or two things off the shelf from time to time, just to pass the time. I like to play with my toys. I don't know. Okay, and we're going to save as, we're going to get this saved as a STL format. Yeah, Pony Up, I'm going to call this Pony Up 2. That's fine. Okay, that's all good. Alright, oh, what is that's not... Well, that's something else, but that's just a figure on the thing. Okay. Yep, that was the Goku I was using for a sort of a test model for my last project, which was a swirling energy aura. I haven't perfected it. I'm going to fix that, so I'll do a video on it next. But anyway, so here's the last one I did. That's the original Pony Up file, about 44 minutes to print. I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to load... Oh, let's go to prepare. Okay, we're going to load the new Pony Up file. In case you're wondering, that's what they call it in the show. When they get their magic and their wings come out, they call it, they pony up, right? Okay, yeah. So you know, there's that. It's pretty clever. I've been enjoying the show because I really don't get a choice. She's 2, and already knows that she rules the house. So, all right. So just a little brief thing. I'm using a 100% infill. I'm using some modifications to my supports to make them a little easier to take off. My initial print temp is going to be 210, which is fine, but I think I found that this worked better at 190 rather than 200, a little less stringing. So I'm going to print it at 190, and we'll see how that looks. The 210 is good because it'll make that stuff stick right to the bed. Okay. Otherwise, I think that looks pretty good. Let me get my SD card. I'll get zapped here. Plug that in. Alright. And then, you know, we'll be ready to go. So, oh, yeah. I use Parallels, so, you know, occasionally my Mac and my PC brain don't talk well to each other. There we are, we're back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and click Slice. And this model here should tell me everything I need to know. Oh, this is going to be longer. It's bigger. 1 hour and 34 minutes. Alright, let's preview that. Let's take a look. Ah, there's the supports. Okay, so, and you can see here that little peg is going to be supported, and the wings will be supported. But those should come off real easy. Alright, so I'm going to click Save to File. And Pony Up 2 is going to go right on that drive. Look at that. Okay. Saving. And it's saved. Good. Okay. And that's it, everybody. So stay tuned, and I'll share a little bit more about Rainbow Dash's version 2 of her Pony Up wings. So, thanks.